Hey everybody, Coach LaMonica going live. Just as you can see, the title says Veterans, Upgrade Your RE Code. Many of you are probably like, is that possible? Spread this information. Now this was inspired because someone had reached out to me asking me for the information. So I emailed them step by step what they should do. And so I thought, hey, if that person asked the question, 9 times out of 10, we probably know somebody, if not ourselves, would like to know if you have an other than honorable discharge, how do you go about getting your RE code upgraded? Now, what you have to do, the first step is you have to be honest with yourself. There's only 2 reasons that they will upgrade your RE code. It has to be, number 1, it was done in error, or number 2, it was unjust. And so that's where most likely most people will fall under the unjust, right? And so you have to be honest. If it was unjust, it may simply be that they did not know the entire story. You know, I meet a lot of young people who have got RE codes 4s and, you know, the worst discharge codes. And then when I ask them, you know, well, what happened? And they're like, you know, XYZ happened. And it was some legitimate things that they did. And so usually, you know, it's something that they legitimately done wrong. However, you know, the whole story was not told. You know, they just thought that they had to just suck it up and take that code and that their side of the story would not matter, when that's far from the truth. So what you want to do is you want to download that DD Form 293. Now that's the review board form, okay? Once you download that form, you're going to have a handwritten statement that is going to pretty much detail, you know, how everything went down, or what actually happened leading up to you getting discharged. And then what I would do, I would even take it a step further. If you know that someone can vouch for your character now, specifically somebody such as your local mayor, you know, depending on what state you live in or county, if it's an alderman, somebody that is a public official who can vouch for your character. So if you can get a letter like that, that would be amazing. And then depending on the situation, you may have to actually seek some legal help. Now you may be saying, well, I never did that and I know that I could, but I don't have the money. There are so many different free legal aids for veterans. So many. So I have a list of them. I just emailed a young man and, you know, I'm looking forward to the progress of his RE code upgrade. And, you know, I just want to put this information out because, like I said, so many veterans I meet that they, you know, have struggled. They may be doing okay right now, but, you know, just think if they knew this information already, if they had already pursued getting their RE code upgraded, how much better would they be? A lot of them did not get a chance to utilize the post 9/11 benefits. They don't get VA healthcare because once you have that other than honorable, that just forfeits all benefits. You get nothing. So you start out here with nothing. And I was just reading up that in the event that that particular veteran has PTSD, that actually will help his claim. So when you submit this in the event that you have PTSD, they will definitely highly consider upgrading your RE code just on the strength that you have PTSD. So I wanted to put this information out, veterans. We don't have to suffer. You got to put this information out as you get it. Because people out here, I mean, sometimes we're hurting unnecessarily. We're hurting because we just don't have the information. We're struggling because we just don't have the information. So even if you're not a veteran, share this video, pass on the word. If somebody, hey Cynthia, if somebody needs some help, they can email me at lifelineveterans@gmail.com. And I'll post the email address in the comments. And so I will email them step by step what the process is for them to be able to try to get their RE code upgraded. Thank you. Yes, yes. You know, in the effort of being the change that I want to see, if I was in that position where I needed my RE code changed, I would want somebody to put that information out to me because, like I said, you do not get any of the benefits. And so I just wanted to put that information out there. I don't want to mislead you and make you think that it's super easy because it's hard. It's really hard, but you know, where there is a will, there is a way. All is not lost completely. You definitely want to try. If you are in that position where you need to get your RE code upgraded, you know, so many veterans don't believe that they even have the right to have their RE code reviewed. That is a right. No matter what the situation was, you have a right to get it reviewed. And you owe it to yourself to at least try. Why not? So again, if you want those steps, you can email me, lifelineveterans@gmail.com. I'll email you the process. If you need some help getting some legal aid, some free legal aid, I will provide you with that information as well. And if, of course, if you would like to be a part of the anthology, see, it's these stories like this. I can't wait for the progress of this young man because I believe that his situation was unjust. The RE code is basically like, we don't really get into the numbers, but you have RE code 1, 2, 3, and 4. But the only times those numbers actually matter is if you're trying to get back into the military. What does matter is, you know, usually if you have a RE code 4, that's associated with a dishonorable or other than. And so when you have a dishonorable discharge or other than honorable discharge, it's extremely hard to get benefits. You know, if you have a dishonorable, you don't get any benefits. Other than, you know, I'm not sure how that case by case, how that actually works. But I believe they may be in the same boat, but I don't want to say the wrong thing. But I know for a fact that if you have a dishonorable discharge, you know, that forfeits your benefits. And so, you know, I want to put this information out because, like I said, all is not lost. If you have a dishonorable discharge, you owe it to yourself to at least get the review. And, you know, don't just put anything up. Don't just fill out the application and put anything down. You want to take your time. You want to use the spirit of excellence. Like I said, you definitely want to make sure that you have a political official if you can. Get an endorsement from your local mayor, from your alderman, from even at the county level. You want to have that. And like I said, there is free legal aid for veterans that you can even have them see, okay, was there an error done in this particular situation, right? So again, if you want the information step by step, what you need to do to get your RE code upgraded. Like I said, if you're a veteran, if you're not a veteran, you can share this video or you could at least pass on my email address and I'll be more than willing to give them the step-by-step process on how to get their RE code upgraded or at least start the process. And, you know, get some veterans together. I always say this, but it's the truth. You know, veterans make up 49% of the homeless population. And a lot of times it's because some of those veterans were in these positions. They got out, they got a dishonorable discharge. They joined when they were 17, 18 years old, you know, and they did some silly stuff, maybe some immature stuff, and they got penalized. Stuff that, you know, probably at the college level, they wouldn't have got penalized so hard. And they didn't really realize the depth of getting a dishonorable discharge at that time. And then a lot of times, you know, they were just giving them out. Did they legitimately do something? Yes. But did it fit whatever it was that they did? Probably not. And so now we owe it to other veterans to put this information out so that they can get all of the benefits that are due to them if possible, right? So again, like I was saying, if you would like to be a part of the anthology, right now we just have a few spots left. I'm closing it on June 15th. This is not for everybody, but if it is for you, if you would like to become an author, if you would like to become an Amazon best-selling author, definitely visit the website. I'm going to put the link in the comments and go ahead and reserve your spot. I'm so excited already about the launch because we have some wonderful people coming. We have, I don't know if you follow Fine Art by Kelly Lynn. You know, she is all about the transition and she's an artist. And so that picture that I posted that reflects a army boot and a regular shoe, you know, that depicts on what our transition life is like, you know, life after the military. So I'm excited that she's going to be there. I'm excited that we're going to have a whole lot of information about grants and government contracts and just getting veterans on the right track to success. So again, I'm going to put the link in the comments. You guys be blessed and you guys have a good day. Peace.